Hello there, fellow captains, and welcome back to Between the Stars. This is a little treat, well, for myself more than, well, also you guys, I suppose. But just to let you know, recently, yesterday, in fact, the day before, I streamed this game for about an hour, just over, and I had a lot of fun. The game is quite wacky, with the dialogue, it's got dark humor, which I like, but it also is just fun to play. Some aspects of it I have issues with, but that's the same with every game. There's always things you do and don't like. But for the majority, I do like it quite a bit. So I decided to record an actually decent quality recording with no stuttering, unlike the VOD or the upload of the stream, which is terrible. I apologize, but my internet is the way it is. I want to stream. It's difficult. But anyway, I've completed the story in this little sector. So what's available for me are just some side missions. But in the meantime, I've just got my ship back. I didn't previously have this ship, you see. I did at the start, but then I had to switch it out for a smaller frigate or corvette just while it was undergoing repairs. So, oh, that's you. That's the camera. Actually, just while we're here, why not have a look? It looks different to me, or that's possibly just because it's actually been repaired. But I need to press I because I need to make sure the loadout is equipped or complete. So these are blue slots. What have I got? I've got light plasma cannons here. Light cannon of the Republic. So energy and kinetic. What's that? That's Gatling gun of the Republic. Okay. Light plasma cannon. That's another energy. Assuming that's better for shields. Laser interceptor. What does that do? I'm not entirely sure. Mine launcher. Okay. Shield generator. We'll get that. We have a cloaking generator. A pulse generator. I believe that immobilizes enemies for a set duration of time. On the mine launcher, you know what we're actually going to do? We're going to go to the allied station here. So if I press G, I can engage the quantum engine. So charging, and we are underway. So we've got about 115 kilometers to go, but with this speed, it's not really a great distance at all. Now, what I'm going to be looking for here is a different loadout with weapons and modules. I want to have a few interesting abilities. I'm hoping there's something here for me, or at least maybe that I can afford it. So we'll drop out of quantum jump.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Full power to the engines. And we'll engage the thrusters, which drains our shields, if you notice in the bottom left. But by the time we get into actually any sort of combat, we should have our shields up to 100% again. I'll make sure of that before we actually engage in any serious battle. There we go. Successfully docked, and now we're just getting into position here for the docking door. Right now, where I need to go is the dock, I believe. No, it's the commercial zone, yeah. And here's what's available from them. So they don't actually have any blue items, unfortunately. But what do they have? R8, that's a rocket system, so they're not guided. They'll just go to wherever you fired them, basically. But they do have an actual guided missile launcher. What's this? Shotgun, another plasma cannon, launch rocket system. Range is 826. Full damage is not bad. Plasma cannon, another rocket system. We have quite a few rocket systems. Damage is 8 from the light guided missiles. 18 from that. Well, that's upgraded more, I believe. R80 launch rocket system Mark III. Why is the damage so much more appealing on the other one? And this is what I find funny. Here you can turn in your prisoners and return for rewards, so you're basically a bounty hunter. Right, so the mine launcher I do not need. So how much will that sell for? Fair enough. Raw protonite yields high yield amount of raw protonite, requires processing before being useful in the fabrication of new devices. Okay, how much does that sell for? I don't think I can sell that. No, doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Cooking generator. Do they have any tasks for us or anything? No. Oh, I already have a missile launcher. Okay. Right. Let's see. Departments, engineering workshop, research. Okay, there's currently no investigation on the way. Engineering workshop. What can I get? I would like to be able to upgrade something if that's possible. Light guided missile launcher. Guided missile launchers. Ion reactor. Okay. Light cannon of the Republic. Ooh. What is this? Basic organic crystal powered laser inflicts moderate damage to hull, but is not very effective against shields. Okay. Sure. Complete. Awesome. Awesome. Can I get another one? Is that possible? Can I engineer another one? Mainly because I really just want to try it out. The way this game works is that if you die, you're sent back. But you can store, you have a stash where you can store equipment for another run, that type of thing. So there's kind of some roguelite elements to it. Let's just leave the station. Click the little red bubble or sphere. And while we're disengaging the docking clamps there, where is our laser beams? We'll put one. Okay, that's a nuclear missile launcher. So, light cannon. And their plasma, so. Right. I do like the shotgun, so I'll replace the frontal weapon system with that, and I will switch out to light cannons with the organic lasers. I'm not sure if they're going to be more effective. Let's just compare. They do 20, they do 13 damage a second. The range is shorter. The accuracy is greater though, so we'll try these out just to see what. Oh shit! I didn't mean to fire at you. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Or did I? No, I didn't. Please don't fire on me. Right, so we've got some suspicious activity in the region. I believe we've got 2 points of interest. So, suspicious activity is. Yeah, we'll go for the suspicious activity first. Engage the quantum drives. Engage number 1. And we're off. Good times. 70 kilometers. Right, now there may be some enemy forces here. It doesn't look so far that there's any ships, although I could be wrong. What are they? We'll drop out of jump early. Well, there is something there. You know what? I'm going to redistribute my power into shields and weapons. We have targets. Okay, are they friendlies? Right. There's quite a lot of this text, and you get to make decisions and stuff, like an Obsidian RPG, that type of thing. So, we spot a group of unknown ships. After attempting to contact them a few times for them to identify themselves, they activate their shields and weapon systems. They are preparing to attack. They leave us no other choice. We must destroy them and take their women and children prisoner. Right, so if I target the enemy here, which is a little tip I got from very awesome subscriber and regular viewer of the streams, Idris. Shout out, Mr. Buddy Boy. If I hover over them, I get to see what part of the ship is weak. So the frontal part of that ship is weak. And what about you? Oh, no, we need to keep it on. Come on. Okay, the rear, the aft. So, let's engage the enemy. Hold on, do these lasers home in? Cool. Okay, forward shields are taking a pounding. They're taking a pounding as well. If you surrender now, I may let you live. Not. Oh, yes. And you, sir. It was your frontal part. Wait, that's bad for him then if he's head on. Let's bring all guns to bear here at a correct angle that will be able to force him down. And we need to watch the overcharge or weapon heat of our guns there, so slowly does it. We don't want to overdo it. Oh, yes we do. Die! 2 less civilian freighters in the galaxy. Right, so we've looted the corpses and the shell of the ship, and we got ourselves some loot. But we've taken substantial damage. Well, not even. We've taken minimal damage. We got about 18% damage received on the hull, and we had to wait for forward shields to recharge. And then we will head off to that distress signal, which is there, 207 kilometers away. But what I'm going to do, those beams, I'm going to switch them out actually. I prefer the light cannons. So there's that. There's that. Now, actually, that I think about it, I would prefer if the shields of the enemies went down quickly, or more quickly than they are. So, yeah, you know what? I'll just stick with what I've got. Although I do want to stick this on. I have a strongest shield. Hold on. Is there somewhere I can actually see the overall strength of everything? I don't think so. That increases my engine power, but do I want that over the cloaking generator? Or I also have that laser interceptor. Let's go with that. Just for the curiosity side of things. Our shields are back up to 100%, so we are good to go on the quantum jump. Engage number 1. Haha, and we're off. Redistributing power to the engines just for our little travel duration here. 150 kilometers off. We were there in no time. Right. I'm hoping there's a little bit of not story, there's some of the dialogue option here, just so I can show you guys. Because it is quite funny. It's a little bit stressful for me, mainly because I believe if you make a wrong choice, you can actually lose your ship or your crew members, which I don't really want to do. Oh, is it a ship? Or was that just a bit of debris? A transmission from a civilian ship interrupts an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout the crew of my ship and some of its passengers as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. It could be quite serious. I'm sorry to hear that. Have there been any casualties? And by the way, this is my Jean-Luc Picard impression. It's terrible, I know, but deal with it. A sickness? Of what type? Contagious? That's what Picard would say. We don't know, Captain. We need a doctor urgently. Oh no. Oh my god, how can a lung come out of his ear like that? Do you hear that? Those are the screams of the rest of the infected. Amongst them are some kids, orphans, and maybe a few puppies. I said let them die. Well, we'll go search for help. Hold on, we'll send our scientists to your aid. I need an 8+. Basically, I roll a die, or a couple. And, well, it's better off just showing you how it works. So I've got 2 dice here. One of those weird looking ones, so I can just roll the dice. I'm hoping I'm going to get it. Oh. Yeah. Got a 9. The cruise level of medicine. What? What? Damn you! Damn you! How can my crew not be more than an 8 in skill? The scientists arrive at the ship and commence diagnosis of the infected. Hours pass without any answer, without any definitive result, and after a few errant trials, the infection reaches its breaking point. Nothing makes sense. Every infected presents different symptoms, none pleasant. Some patients' heads... What? Why? So weird. Heads grow until they explode. Others present protuberances that look oddly enough like Inspector Huggins. That's a guy from the previous the stream. You'll be able to find that on the channel. While others see their organs expelled from places organs should definitely not be expelled from, like ears. After a few hours, there are no longer any patients to examine. Well, thank God. Return to the ship at once, Doctor. That's just it. Oh dear. Right, so allow me to redock and repair before we head off to the Tacit Stella system. And we are underway. Repairs complete. Upgraded a few of the weapon systems and just readjusted things as well as I had to heal one of the members of the SANS team. Oh, okay.
Fleet Admiral of the Children of the Sun here. Situation report, Commander.
Commander Explio from Lithobia 1 here. All preparations are complete as per your orders.
Perfect. The Galactic Summit is nearly upon us. The wrath of the Children of the Sun shall fall upon the Interstellar Republic.
I can't believe it. We have to relay this as soon as possible.
Understood, Admiral. Although there's something that worries us. A captain of the Republic is snooping around the sector. We followed him after his warp jump, but he destroyed our ships.
Take care of him as soon as possible. Now is the time for us to control the mining and commerce network. Send a pirate fleet, and make sure that the Protonite mining stations are under our control, and that none of the Republic stations are supplied. Break their will, and if necessary, kill them all. May the sun light your way, Commander.
We'll keelhaul them all! Explio out!
Well, that doesn't sound good at all. So now, instead of just having the Explio pirates to deal with, we all know how. We also have some sort of Children of the Sun faction that's out to get us. And that admiral there, he looked quite intimidating, quite Helghast was his look. So could be worrying, I suppose. But in the meantime, we've got another station to visit. We're in a brand new sector. Well, let's see what's available for us at this station. Maybe they'll have a mission for us, or just something to do in general. And I'm quite excited to see what they have to offer in the way of, well, goods and commerce. Some new weapons, items, modules, anything really, as long as it's brand new. Let's approach and open comms with them. Oh, looks like we have a friend here. Quite a cool looking ship, actually. And I don't have the best feeling about this. That might be those Children of the Sun.
The reception is awaiting you on the docks. All representatives and diplomats shall be escorted to the Senate chambers, where the summit shall begin.
I don't think we'll be having that summit, Admiral Xiao. The Children of the Sun no longer receive orders from the Interstellar Republic.
What is the meaning of this, Nardos?
For centuries, the Children of the Sun have been subjected to the whims of the Republic. That time has come to its end. We order your retreat and complete demilitarization of your strategic points across the universe.
We've looked out for the security and common interests of the universe for hundreds of years. We won't cave into the scare tactics of a few bloodthirsty savages.
Just a few, Admiral?
Wow.
We've been complacent for too long, but that's over now. The Children of the Sun will no longer be
More?
led by an unworthy puppeteer.
Look at that, look at all those ships.
Cut those cables and strangle their detractors with them to the last.
Admiral, this is high treason. Opposition to the Republic like this means a death penalty to anyone who supports your rebellion.
Negotiations have ended, Xiao. Surrender or die.
Nardos, be reasonable. This means war on a universal scale. Millions will die.
The decision has been made, Xiao. May the sun light your way, Admiral.
Wow, okay. We're on our way in. First, I would like to have a look at the Admiral, this Nartos' ship. Would you guys not? Let's try and see if we can use the picture mode here to make ourselves or get ourselves a little bit closer. I believe it's one of these ones, isn't it? I think it's this one directly in front of us. We'll also have a look at Xiao's ship, because I think that is also a capital ship or a cruiser of some description. But this is what I love about these games. Look at all those ships in the background. Dear Lord. This will be a battle of monumental proportions. Yeah, I think his ship might have more hard points for weapons than mine. Look at that. Is that not freaking awesome looking? But anyway, we need to return to the battle. Multiple targets. We've also got some allies here. So we'll move in here and assist our ships on the left flank. Power to weapons and some power to the shields. We'll use our afterburners to get us a little bit closer, but that is going to take our shields down, but I think we can handle it. We're going to deploy a nuke. Try and take this guy's shields down. In fact, first we'll scan him. See exactly where he's weakest. Okay, the front.
shields have been damaged. We won't hold out much longer.
No, our shields are fine, they'll hold. I requisitioned quite a few upgrades. So, we should be more than a match for this cruiser we're dealing with. There we go, first ship down. Where is our next target?
Our shields have fallen.
Oh dear lord. Come on, scan.
The children of the sun
Midsection.
are focusing all their fire on the station.
Let's immobilize them with an ability.
.057.
And make them fire at a different section of our ship. Where's your weakness, boy? Midsection again. Make sure we don't overheat our weapons. Another ship just jumped in. Okay, this is getting a little bit tense. I really hope I don't lose the ship, because I know that's going to knock me back quite a bit.
Captain, the headquarters is at a breaking point.
All power to the weapons. Unleash hell.
The armor around one of our engines has been destroyed.
Oh, look at you, big fella.
Structural
Whoa.
damage to the headquarters rising. Explosion imminent.
We might not be able to actually last in this battle. There's too many heavy hitters.
This can't be. You'll pay for this. You hear me? You will pay for this, even if it's the last thing I do. I'll get you if I have to follow you to the end of the universe. Captain, snap out of it. We need you more than ever now.
Captain, there's a fire in the reactor room. The
Oh dear lord.
are off the charts.
Things are not good. I keep getting warnings and messages about
Answer, damn it.
system instability.
Bastards, you won't finish us off. Captain, we've lost the propulsion engine.
Come on, we can do this. I think that's Nartos' ship. Although I'm not 100% sure, but I have a funny feeling it is. It looks similar to the one we saw at the beginning. We're going to deploy a nuke here and hope that it does something to him. All power to the shields.
Heavy damage to the ship. Status critical.
Okay, you know what? We're going to jump. We need to get away from here and allow our shields to
Never get away with this, Nardos.
oh shit, okay, this isn't good.
Will prevail.
It's not allowing me to jump, probably because of our proximity to the station.
Admiral! All captains, focus fire on Narcos ship. He can't be allowed to leave here alive. Captain, engineering.
Come on, we
workshop
need
has
those forward
already
shields
started
back up.
Alert. Alert. Decompression imminent.
Crewmember Diaz, leave the room immediately. That's an order. Sorry.
Oh, come on, this is not good. This is not good.
I have to close the door.
18% hull strength.
Decompression.
Come on, I want a cutscene or something. Save me!
I forbid the closing of those bay doors.
Manual lock activated. Closing.
Okay, I'm engaging the afterburners here. The thrust, I need to just
Captain,
get some distance between the two of us. Come on, right, power to the shields, all power to the shields. Get me something. Just anything will do, please. Please, please, please. I think we're far enough away. How are we supposed to deal with that? Look at that. Look at that fleet, that battle group. Most of them, if well, a few of them at least have very low hull strength. So if I can get some shields back up, possibly we can do something. Oh, and they're refiring at me. Okay, this guy's following me. We'll scan him, and he'll be our next target. If he's going to follow us, we might as well attempt to defend ourselves. Deploy a nuke. Right, where's the nuclear warhead? I keep overheating. That's something I'm still trying to get to grips with because I'm paying attention to something else, and it's more or less the last thing in my mind. Okay, so the front of that ship's the weak zone, but the ship there seems to be holding its own. 33% hull on this large fella. That must be the flagship there. That's Nartos' ship. It is midsections weak. We have 70% on all shield fronts. Do we risk it, guys? Do we risk it? Fuck it. Power to the weapons. Let's do this. We're going to go out. We're going to go out fighting. Oh shit, nope. We're not. Power to the shields. Come on. Power to weapons. No, we're going down. This game is exceedingly difficult. Oh, nuke hit right on target. Good. That's something, I guess, but it's still got its shields. Come on. We need to get close to him and take him down. Come on. You know what? Nuke out. Power the shields again. We'll play this strategic. We'll do a hit and run. We'll go in and then we'll leave. Hopefully the nuke is actually going to that target there. Yeah, I think it is. I can see them. There it is there, where the cursor is. Very, very small. Target down. Oh, we got reinforcements. Who's firing at me? It's this fella still. Hit him with everything we've got. And he's down. Oh, more ships jumping in. More allies. Flagship is our next target. Nartos. Okay. We need to have some power in the shields anyway, so swing around. We'll wait for our ability to come off cooldown that allows us to fire everything without overheating on a higher rate. So, what the... Dude, what are you doing? Go ahead. I have no interest in you. I want your boss. Oh dear lord, okay. Taking damage to the shields. Right, you know what, actually? Okay, so is that the front as well? We are doing damage. Nuke is on target. Good, keep going. Although we do not want to overheat, so just play it safe. We've got 3 ships on our tail. Okay, you're next, bud. Take him down. Well, that overheated a lot faster than I thought it was. That didn't happen last time, did it? Bring our ship around. Bring us about. Okay, let's go. Come on. God damn it. Apply a nuke.
I'll end you, Nartos.
Okay, you're next, bud. These aren't that difficult to take down. I was kind of just threatened by the numbers.
All power flow to the cannon.
Change in security protocol requested. Confirmation required.
Come on.
Captain James Scott of the Interstellar Republic, ID 4128.
Okay, okay, we've got that target down.
Deactivate protection
We're doing
protocol.
this and we've only got 5% hull strength left.
Security protocols have been deactivated.
Don't get cocky though.
The systems will
What
not
was
support
there? You are there. There's the other
The
ship.
probability of death is 100%.
We cannot allow the children of the sun to get away with this. My full power.
Yes, Captain. Life support offline. Defense systems offline.
Come on.
Redirecting power.
We don't need a RAM. We don't need
Power
any.
at 110%.
Wait, what?
250%.
What's going on?
500%. 1000%.
I don't know what's going on.
For the Republic!
What was that? We had a Death Star built into the front of our ship,
Situation
and I didn't know about this. What?
Systems completely destroyed. Crew dead.
What?
I see. So this is it, right?
Captain G and Scott, you're a complete moron.
Protocol error. Damage.
We could have done that just by, you know,
I'm here with you.
hit and run tactics, really. We could have done that easily. But then she decides to use a Kamehameha beam. Kamehameha. What is going on? This game is absolute... Wait, what? I lost? I didn't lose. Hell no. Oh, end of the beginning. So this was a prelude? What? I'm so confused. I am so confused. In a good way. I'm still enjoying it. But I'm so confused. What is going on? I mean, there's still a fight going on in the background. I'm glad, though, that I got to a point where, you know, I didn't actually die and... I'm glad we didn't die before we were supposed to. That was all leading up to a complete death of all crew members. Wait, what? What? What is this? Well, that's the little ship I had at the start. Wait, so I can have a Mercury Thallium, small class cruiser class ship. Is a C class cruiser and transporter. Well, this is going to be interesting. I think I'll be going with the maybe this. Reminds me of one of the Homeworld Gagarin ships. But there you go, guys. This is going to get interesting. More interesting than it's already been. Thank you very much for watching. Now I have to start doing the shilling stuff. So I apologize, but it needs to be done. Don't forget to join the Discord. There is a link in the description below. If you'd like to give me a hand, which is very grateful, I'm trying to reach a £10 goal for this month of donations. Those are in the description also. There's a PayPal as well as a Streamlabs. I will be streaming whenever I can, but basically I need to be the only one home and the only one using the internet for me to be able to do any sort of streaming, even with the quality being as bad as it is. That's just how bad it is. Whoa, I need to interrupt you. Oh my god. Things are starting to get interesting.